Hi there, this is Sultana Muzakir of sultanamuzakir.com, and welcome to my channel. And in this video I'm going to show you how to make an eyelet square, and it's a form of or type of granny square. And I found this granny square in a vintage crochet book, copyright 1979. I thought that would be an interesting granny square to learn how to make. So before I get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe and click the bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. So in this tutorial for this crochet square, I'm using a turquoise blue color, a royal blue, and white. I'm using a 4.5 crochet hook, but you can really use any size crochet hook that you would like, because you can make this square as small or large as you want. I also have a pair of scissors and a yarn needle, some stitch markers, and this is a row counter. You can use that to keep track of your rows if you like, or you can use the stitch markers to mark your stitches. Or if you don't have any of these, you can just use a piece of paper and write down what row you're on. So for this granny square, I'm going to start out with the turquoise color yarn. Now, and the description for this granny square says it's a simple center motif surrounded by rows of single crochets, and it's more interesting when you use different colors. So that's why I'm using 3 different colors here. And round 1 is crocheted over a double yarn strand instead of the usual ring of chains. So when you get started, instead of just putting the yarn over your index finger once, you're going to put it over again twice. Okay? And bring your yarn through. To begin the ring. Now for round 1, you're going to make 16 single crochets in the ring. So here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, move this tail out the way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to slide some of these over here, make a little more room. 13, 14, 15, 15, 16. Okay, now you have 16 single crochets in the ring, and for row 2 you're going to make 1 single crochet, chain 10, and skip 3 single crochets 4 times. So let's go to the next first single crochet here. Okay, I'm going to make 1 single crochet, stuck here. Okay. 1 single crochet, and we're going to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Skip 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3. Skip those 3 single crochets. Okay, that's the first one. Okay. And we're going to do it again. Single crochet in the next single crochet, chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Skip 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. Skip those 3. Single crochet in the next single crochet. So that's the second repeat. We're going to do this 4 times. Chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Skip 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. We skip those. I'm going to single crochet in the next single crochet. Okay, so that is the third repeat, and chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Skip 3. 1, 2, 3. And we are going to slip stitch in the first single crochet. Okay, so this is what you should have after doing row 2, and I'm gonna, this tail, I'm gonna pull it a little bit, close up the hole, even though the hole is supposed to be a little open for this motif here. Okay, so this is what you have after row 2. Now we're going to go to row 3. Well, actually, I'm going to change colors now. I'm going to change colors. I'm going to change to the white. So I'm going to fasten this light blue off here. And I'm going to change to the white for row 3. So for row 3, using our new color, which I'm using white, I'm going to make 11 single crochets in the 10 chain space, and then a 1 single crochet in the next single crochet 4 times. We'll do that 4 times. So let's get started. Let's attach. I'm going to attach the white with a slip stitch here. Okay. $11 single crochets in this first loop here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to push these down a little bit, make more room. 9, 10, 11. Okay, so that's 11 single crochets in the 10 chain space and 1 single crochet in the next single crochet. So here's the next single crochet here. I'm going to get 1 single crochet here. Okay. And we're going to repeat that in the next space here. Next chain 10 space, 11 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we have 11 single crochets in the next 10 single crochet space, and then we're going to make a single crochet in the next single crochet right here. Okay, that's the second repeat. And here we go. The next chain 10 space, we're going to make 11 single crochets here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. make a single crochet in the next single crochet here. That's the third repeat, and this is the fourth repeat here. 11 single crochets in this 10 chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I'm going to put these two yarn strings to the back. Alright, now we are going to single crochet last single crochet, next single crochet, and we are going to slip stitch into the first single crochet here. This first single crochet right here. I'm going to slip stitch. See if I can get it. Yep, slip stitch here to the first single crochet. So you should have something that looks similar to this. And don't worry if it's curling up or it looks a little wonky. It'll work out. Okay. Now, for row 4, I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to use the royal blue color. So I'm going to cut off white and just leave it just enough so I can weave it in later. And fasten it off so it won't come loose here. Okay. So the next row, I'm going to use the royal blue. Okay, so that is row number 4. So, row number 4. Using our new color, we're going to make 1 single crochet in each of the 6 stitches, and then 2 single crochets in next stitch to form a corner. So let's do that. Let's see. Let's join our blue right here where we ended the white. The slip stitch. Okay. 1 single crochet in each of 6 stitches. So this will be the first stitch. 1. This is row 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then 2 single crochets in the next stitch. 1, 2. And this is making the corner. So in this second single crochet, I'm going to put a stitch marker here so I can remember where that corner stitch is, right here. Okay. Now, one single crochet. We're going to do one single crochet in the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we're going to do one single crochet in each of next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 single crochets in the next stitch to form the corner. 1, 2. And I'm going to put another stitch marker here in the second single crochet so I know where that corner is. Now we're going to make 5 single crochets in the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's one repeat. And we're going to make one single crochet in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two single crochets in the next stitch to form a corner. 1, 2, and I'm going to put a stitch marker in the second single crochet forming the corner. Then 5 single crochets in each of the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's the second repeat. Now we're getting ready to do the third repeat, which is single crochet in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 single crochets in the next stitch. 1, 2, and I'm going to put another stitch marker in that second single crochet that I made for the corner. And 5 single crochets the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we're going to slip stitch into the first single crochet. So we can easily see where that first single crochet is. Where we have the blue, royal blue. We're going to slip stitch here to the first single crochet. And we're going to fasten off our yarn here. And you should have a shape like this. And I know it's kind of curling up on you, but it's okay. And you will have to block this square in order to come out flat, but it'll work out. Now for round 5, I'm going to use the turquoise color yarn again. And you make 1 single crochet in each stitch and 2 single crochets at each corner. And then when you get to the end, you make a slip stitch in the first single crochet. And for this square, basically, you're going to repeat round 5 as many times as you like, depending on how large you would want to make your square. So I'm going to attach my yarn here, right here, where I fastened off the royal blue yarn. Attach the turquoise color yarn here with a slip stitch. And begin making our single crochets. So I'm gonna make a single crochet this first stitch where I attach the turquoise yarn, and just make single crochets over to the corner. And that's why I put the stitch markers there, so I could tell where the corner was, because the shape is, it's kind of hard for you to distinguish where the corner is sometimes. So right here where I have the marker, I'm going to put 2 single crochets here, two single crochets here for the corner. So 1 and 2, and I'm going to put the stitch marker back in on the second single crochet for the corner. Okay, now we're just going to make single crochets all the way across until we get to the next corner. Okay. Now we're approaching that corner again. Okay, one more. Now here we are at the corner again. We have to make 2 single crochets in the corner. So you can take the stitch marker out, make 2 single crochets to form the corner. I'm going to put my stitch marker back in on that second single crochet and continue making single crochets across to the next corner. So like I said before, basically you're just making single crochets all the way around and 2 single crochets in the corner stitch. Here we are at the corner again. Take the stitch marker out, make 2 single crochets here to form the corner. Put my stitch marker back in that second single crochet and single crochet over to the next corner. And you can use as many colors as you like. You can make this square as large as you like. It's up to you. Almost at the corner here. Take my stitch marker out, make 2 single crochets, form the corner, put my stitch marker back in on that second single crochet, and I'm going to crochet over. This is the last side here. I'm gonna keep that tail back behind the motif to keep it out of the way. Okay, one more single crochet, and then we're going to attach the last single crochet to the first single crochet with a slip stitch. Okay. So this is what you have so far. So you can, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make another row using the same color, turquoise color. So I'm going to make a chain 1 here and make single crochets. This first single crochet, since I'm using the same color, I'm going to use stitch marker so I know where my first single crochet is when I come back around. And just make single crochets to the corner again. When I get to the corner, take my stitch marker out and make 2 single crochets to form a corner, and put my stitch marker in the second single crochet, and on a single crochet across to the next corner. Approaching the corner again. Take my stitch marker out. Put 2 single crochets in the next stitch on my corner. Put my stitch marker back in. The second single crochet and single crochet across to the next corner. And I think you will find the more rows you add to the square is kind of flattens out a little bit more each time, but you really need to block this square to make it lie flat. Okay, I'm at the corner again. 2 single crochets in the corner, make a new corner, put a stitch marker in the second single crochet and single crochet across the next side. I thought this square was a very interesting design. I've never seen a design like this one before, and I really like it. It's different. And approaching that next corner. Take my stitch marker out. 2 single crochets. Form the corner. Put my stitch marker back in on that second single crochet, and I'm going to single crochet across the next side. And here we are at, this is the stitch marker I put in so I would know when I reach the first single crochet, and this is where we're going to slip stitch the last single crochet into the first single crochet. Fasten off the turquoise color. So this is how you make the elegant square. I'm going to take these stitch markers out so I can see it a little better. And like I said before, you can make as many rounds of the single crochet to make this square as large as you would like, and use as many colors. And then I'm going to weave in the ends with this yarn needle. So let's see. You know, try to make it a little secure. You don't want your granny square to come loose. Okay. And I forgot to mention I'm using Red Heart Super Saver yarn, and I really like this yarn. It's made in America, and I noticed that when I make items, you know, out of it, whether it's a scarf, a hat, a blanket, that it does not pile. There's no pile on it. I washed the items I made with this yarn, and it still comes out looking new. So it's a very economical yarn, especially to use for new crocheters. If you don't want to spend too much money on yarn when you first start learning, it's very economical. It comes in lots of beautiful colors, and I purchased this yarn off of from Mary Maxim. I am an affiliate for Mary Maxim, and I'm not saying this just because I'm an affiliate. I bought this yarn myself, so this is my true opinion about this yarn. And I really like it, especially if you have like a large project like a blanket or something like that. You need to purchase a lot of yarn. It's a good economical choice. And let's see, almost finished weaving in the ends here. I wanted you to see how this square turned out. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I would love to see your square that you made for the Eyelet Square. You can tag me Instagram at Sultana's Crochet. I would love to see what you made. Okay, let's see. Almost done here. Let's see. Just weave it in so you secure it. There's no right or wrong way. Weave in those ends. And one more. Okay. this is the square, and like I said, you really need to block it so it'll lay flat. And this is the finished project, Eyelet Square. And I also want to show you I made a larger one here, so you can make it, you see, you can make it as small, large, it's up to you. I have one that I blocked here so it could lie flat. So I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. And if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel so you can, and ring the bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.